The National Diaspora Day, which is celebrated on July 25th each year, is a day set aside by the federal government of Nigeria to celebrate and recognize the contribution of Nigerians in diaspora to the nation's development. The Nigerians in Diaspora organization provides an umbrella to all Nigerians outside the country as an arm of a global Nigerian diaspora network and covers every part of the world with branches in almost every country. The government of Nigeria recognizes the organization as an official platform through which individual Nigerian diaspora, their community organizations, and corporate bodies can channel their developmental effort to Nigeria. In this sense, the organization partners with Nigeria community and professional organizations as well as public and private businesses in focused areas such as foreign direct investment, professional networking, stakeholder advocacy, medical missions, educational support skills, and skills transfer to Nigeria.
What Nido Asia brings to the board is number one, agriculture projects. Number two, there are several health projects that we also have. And number three, the energy projects in both solar and also in a more fundamental solution to the problem of energy in Nigeria, especially as concerns waste to energy conversion systems, and also the clean utilization of coal for generation of energy and gases for industrial and household use.
There are different professionals from Nigeria living in the Netherlands, for example, and with different professions in different field of industry, different jobs and different means of livelihood. So as a diaspora, we try to gather ourselves together so that we can coordinate ourselves as Nigerians who are living outside Nigeria, so that for the betterment of back home development. So we have, as organization, meet once every month and discuss how to help further development in Nigeria, which is our fatherland.
Yes, the NITCOM, in my opinion, it should be a one-stop supermarket where everything will be made ready for any group of people coming from diaspora to do business so easily in Nigeria. So it's going to be a one-stop supermarket, a special purpose vehicle whereby a group that puts itself together in diaspora can easily come here and find a way of doing business in Nigeria very easy, because it's the function of the NITCOM to put all those templates in place. So if your expertise is in technology, in ICT, you just walk into the office and everything is already made for you, so you don't have to navigate the muddy waters of doing business in Nigeria. So my opinion is that NITCOM will make that easy.
To commemorate this year's Diaspora Day, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, in collaboration with the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, the Directorate of Technical Corporate and Diaspora Alumni Network in Africa, organized the event, which drew participants across the world who converged in Abuja to commemorate the day.
Most of us here are professionals that we work outside Nigeria, and we have been able to come together to celebrate ourselves in diaspora. For me, I'm from Namibia. I'm the president of the Nigerian community in Namibia, and coming here is an experience because this is my first time of attending the Diaspora Day, and I've been able to learn a lot from what has been going on here, which I'm going to pass back to my people in Namibia.
The event was colored with presentations from the National Council of Art and Culture.
Land of great opportunities.
Diaspora have evolved into a competitive, complementary platform for formally engaging in nation building at community levels and with government to mobilize and encourage diaspora Nigerians to become more involved in the task of nation building, having remitted over $25 billion in 2018.
It is also gratifying to note that Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, in collaboration with the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, NIDO, the Directorate of Technical Cooperation in Africa, and the Nigerians in Diaspora and Alumni Network, NIDA, have organized the 2019 Diaspora Day celebrations with the theme, "The Power of the Nigerian Diaspora for National Development." This theme is very apt as it captures the role of the diaspora as a potent force for national development. It is estimated by the World Bank that over 25 billion was remitted to Nigeria by our diaspora population in the year 2018. This represents over 83% of the federal government budget and 6.1% of the gross domestic product, GDP. These monies are presently utilized as social security funds to families, paying school fees, feeding allowances, hospital bills, etc. Some of it is invested in housing and estate development, hospital projects, schools, and commercial enterprises.
Innovative ideas and technologies and exposure that the diaspora have will contribute immensely to the growth of Lagos. He has a vision to turn Lagos to the 21st century economy and making Lagos greater. And those people who live in 21st century economies, those people have experienced it, those people who have expertise, knowledge, can bring it back to Lagos to see that we have a greater Lagos.
However, in recent times, many diaspora Nigerians have faced horrible experiences and attacks from citizens of their host countries, which have led to their death in the foreign lands.
The attacks is two-sided, as to say we have a role to play. The host country have a role to play. We seeing a situation where Nigerians are being attacked, like you said, xenophobia is in South Africa, shops are being closed in Ghana, and there are a lot of things of that nature. But the governments of the host country have to be able to understand the need of granting Nigerians the hospitality they need to do business, because after all, they are benefiting from our services. And at the same time, I have to put it here that migration is a natural thing. A man is meant to travel. It's natural. You don't just wake up in the morning and say that nobody should come to my house or I should not go to somebody's house. It's against the nature. So we moving outside is natural that we migrate. And that is why you see in the history, we see some race here. They will say that these people are neurotic. They are from the northern hemisphere. The other one are the Bantus. They are from the southern hemisphere, and so on. So migration has started and it's natural.
Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, assured that the Nigerian government, through the Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs, is working to put modalities to reduce the incessant attacks.
So I'm sure the Minister of Foreign Affairs will be engaging with his ministers and in those countries you're talking about. At that point, we can have a policy decision. At the level of the Commission, we'll bring it to the foreburner. We do what we can at the level of engaging with the diaspora, bring it to the foreburner. When it comes to policy, it has to be at the level of the minister. So I'm sure that will be the next step. Now we're talking about it and we're doing something about it. So if you want a policy decision in that regard, it has to be the minister that will do that. I'm sure it will be.
As Nigeria marks the 2019 National Diaspora Day with participants converging in the nation's capital to celebrate the day, it is expected that the various heads of the diaspora organization platform across the world will return to meet their counterparts and explore more ways to grow the Nigerian economy and also conduct their business in line with the host country laws and regulations. Samuel Akwan, TVN News.